So when I say feral, I mean feral. They were willing to rip off somebody's arm and beat him to death with it. I'm going to do the bayonet charge with the pendulum arrow lancer on this guy. Spear him. Coming up, we have a digger launcher here. It's a burrowing weapon. I'm gonna knock this guy down. I'm gonna take him hostage. Oh, he totally killed my hostage. Normally what happens there is I take the guy hostage and I can stick a grenade on his head and kick him into the enemy. It's called the bag tag move. You can do it in multiplayer, you can do it in co-op. It just so happens that this is a live demo and things happen. Pop that guy. So we want to have greater co-op interactions in the game. You can actually share weapons and ammo now. So I'm going to resurrect Cole and then I'm going to ask somebody to give me a Lancer. Come here, you bugger. There we go. So I mentioned before we have this lambent new threat. You have the Savage Locust. You're going to see some Savage Locusts trying to shoot me, and then a lambent stalk is going to come out of the ground. That's how these creatures deploy. These are kind of like these organic trees that are tearing the planet apart. You can see it actually kills the foliage around it. They come out of these pods. They start mutating. The locust gets torn apart right here. So seeing as emulsion is volatile, these guys explode upon being killed. The locusts are no longer at the top of the food chain. The lambent are the ones now. And that was the lambent's head that kind of detached and was snaking around through the grass. Notice the engine looks a lot more lush. We have a lot more focus on foliage, organic surfaces, and things like that. These pods actually form on the sides of these stalks. They fall out, and they give birth to these drudge characters who are the lambent. I'm going to chainsaw this one. If your enemy explodes, you want to kick him away from you, right? This guy's mutating now. He's going to give birth to these little creatures in the bottom that are known as polyps. Polyps are what spread the lambent emulsion infection, right? They're these little crab-like creatures. The nice new God beams coming out here. And the Berserker, who's the signature enemy from Gears 1, is back and she's infected. And she can jump now.